everyone. I want to talk about the fact that the assignment that Peter Obi has given a lot of people is out of this world. It's actually so crazy. There are people who are going back and forth. Oh, what is this thing? Is desperation? What is he doing? Going for tafsir. So for those who don't understand, tafsir usually during the month of Ramadan, before the breaking of the fast, there's sort of like sermon. It's like sermon lecture that usually happen where people are being told the virtue of the religion, what to do, what not to do, being good to your neighbors, being good to other people, and sort of like just like sermons and lectures that go on for the 29 to 30 days that you have you have Ramadan. And sometimes basically what is being done is to take most mosques, what they do, they will take the Quran from the beginning to the end, from Fatiha to Nas, and just break it down, explain it to people and stuff like that. And so Peter Obi, in the last this week, he started the journey where he's going from to different mosques to visit and just break fast with them and talk to them. That's all about being inclusivity, doing all of those things. And then, so there've been a lot of reaction, people desperate. I saw someone who did a tweet and he was like, oh, there's an Igbo Malam. So who also he has his own sermon. He does it in the Igbo language. And then he was like, very arrogantly, very, in a very saucy manner. This is the person. I think I even screenshot that. I just read it and I just laughed and I just shook my head when I saw that particular tweet. If I can see, yes, it says, dear Peter Obi, this is the tafsir you should attend. You will understand the message of Islam in your mother tongue. But remember that attending tafsir won't make us vote you.
If you're not making $158,000 per year, but you'd like to,
in my mind, I'm like, who needs your vote? Nobody actually needs your vote. Keep your vote for yourself. Vote for who you want to vote for. Last time, you didn't vote for Mr. Peter Obi. He didn't need you to win. He won the election. That's it. But the thing is that he's not criminal. He's not going to criminally rig his way of, use violence in the way that this thing. But that arrogance, oh, you will not. They're not win now. They suffer. Where's the suffering come? I know, he knows, we all know the part of the country where the suffering is hitting hard most, and the religion where the suffering is hitting at most. I'm a Muslim. And in Nigeria, unfortunately, the poorest that we have happen to be Muslim, because we have a region that has the highest number of Muslims, where people have been impoverished. People have been turned to like beggars. Right now, good governance is not about giving bag of rice. It's no longer about building roads or any of this thing. And when people want to look at the Islam, I'm like, look, there are a lot of Muslim countries that even those that practice Sharia, they are doing extremely well. You're looking at, in terms of economy, you're looking at Saudi Arabia, you're looking at the likes of United Arab Emirates, you're looking at the likes of, Qatar and all of that. There are so many examples out there. So it's just here that we have this mindset where people just sit down, oh, they're folding their hands and waiting for God to come and give them. So that's definitely a different thing. So this attitude, oh, we are not going to vote for you. Who cares? Who needs your vote? Keep your vote. Vote for what you want to vote for. Election have consequences, and everybody will face those consequences. That's why, for me, when a good number of people like that were telling, oh, you will cry after the election, Peter Obi will not win, you will cry. I'm like, anybody, even bad governance, because me, I have capacity to withstand by the grace of God. You're just feeling for the reason why we talk, the reason why we shout, the reason why we speak, why we make demands for good governance and work towards it. It's not because that, we don't have food to eat, or we don't have work, or we don't have this thing. It's for many people who don't have voices, who are going to be the victims of all of this. Now we are seeing the victim. Now there are people that even if rice is 500,000 per bag, they will be able to buy. They will buy. Yes, they might complain a little bit, but not much of a complaint. They will buy. But there are people that even when bag was 8,000 naira, they couldn't buy it, and that's the reason why we are talking. When we talk, when we do all of these things that we talk about. I'm sorry about that break a little bit. I was trying to put. By the way, go and subscribe to my channel. Okay, back to what I was talking about. So you had a lot of people, there's another one that said that Peter Obi is desperate. That's why he's moving from one mosque to the other and the other, whatever, however, or why is he doing this tafsir thing? Then in another news, there's a news where they say a community where Peter Obi had done tafsir with them, and then part of the things that he gave, he was going to dig boreholes for them.
One of my students landed multiple six-figure jobs in cybersecurity within just 90 days.
And I'm thinking that somebody says, okay, this is even better than the tafsir. But it came from that tafsir. It's him, it is Peter Obi going to where they're doing the tafsir, breaking fast with them, having conversation with them, and hearing what the problems are, what are the things that he can do. That's how he got to that place. It's not that he just woke up, he was sleeping in a tower and just realized that okay, there's a particular community that this borehole. So this is what happens when you meet with people, when you go and see people, when you talk with people, when you have conversation with people. Leadership is not staying in some mansion and it's only during election that you come out and begin to talk to people. If there's any time that Peter Obi is supposed to learn more about the people and the needs, but this is the time. There's no hula baloo of election. You have time to move. You have time to sit down. You have time to discuss with people, and then you'll be able to hear them. Because the essence of leadership that a lot of people forget is that, first of all, it's for you to listen. Listen to the people, hear their problems, and then the second thing is for you to solve those problems. If you're willing to sit down, listen to the people, number one, hear their problems, ask of their problems, hear those problems, and then you go on to solve the problem. I think 70% of your work as a leader is done. Then the other things you now begin to look at, the problems that they don't even know they have. You take them to a future they cannot even envision. And when they get there, they're like, wow, so this thing exists. That's the essence of leadership. And that's what Mr. Peter B is currently happening. But for me, anyway, Sha, I dey help am. In short, on behalf of those people, I dey vex. I dey help them vex with Mr. Peter B because they too give them assignment. The assignments are too much. He just gives it back to back to back to back to back. He's there. He's all over the place. He's talking to the people that matter, because citizens, ordinary citizens, are the ones that matter, not some advisor, not some big people. He's not working in the circle of those ones who think that, oh, they've gotten a certain kind of Nigeria that only they should enjoy and nobody else should enjoy. Mr. Peter B is out there working everywhere, being everywhere, talking to people. And I think I do understand where the anger is coming from. So on their behalf, I'm helping them to be angry at Mr. Peter B. But I'll say to Mr. Peter B, keep doing what you're doing, keep giving more, let them keep talking. We all know the president we voted for, and we would love to see you hear more about people's experiences, people's hardship, what they're going through, and you hearing it for yourself and not other people telling you. And that's exactly what Mr. Peter Obi is doing. I trust him. You'll be there. Then tomorrow you're going to be telling him, one advisor is telling him about Sule. They'll be like, I was in that Suleja and I met those people, and this is what they told me, and this is how they told it to me. So you cannot come and say that this is what you know. Anyway, Sha, let me stop here before Auntie Margaret will catch me, because she's always like, Aisha, do you know that's my husband? You're taking her like, hey, Auntie Margaret. But anyway, have you subscribed to my channel?
Welcome everybody. How na day? What's up? What's cracking? Kenny, how na? Okay, welcome. Neka, my darling, I see you. Welcome. When I hear it, what they call her? Snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. First lady talk. He said the work una no go gree do for Nigeria. Una dey do am for Obodo. Say the work one are not agree do for Nigeria. Said Nigerians abroad are taking on jobs they refuse to do at home with all their education. They drive cabs there, but won't drive cabs in Nigeria. Woohoo! Your first lady is rubbing insults on your injury. What is her own? What it consign them? Does she know what it means? Does she know what it feels like to hustle? She has no idea. The woman is clueless. She's in the clouds. People that never worked hard a day in their lives, apart from a husband wey push drug, he push, use am come Nigeria, come turn use am enter politics. Him wife, the wife even get any degrees? She even go school at all? Well, my people, the way Nigeria is going, in fact, me don already tell una before, Nigeria is gone. Forget. It is completely gone. I'm sure you guys are aware of what happened in Okwama. There's so many stories coming out now. It's not even funny. It turns out that those soldiers that they claim that the people in the community pied, it wasn't the people that pied them. Oh, it was professionally done. Yeah. So there are many things that are happening. Many things. Did you guys also hear that they named the financiers of the terrorism that Nigerians are suffering from? I saw it today on Twitter and I just smiled to myself. I said, wow. And do you also know that Gumi came out and said that they should rehab? What did he even say? There's a way he said it. He compared it to the Niger Delta people, how they did give them rehabilitation. So all these people that have massacred hundreds, thousands, um, um, kidnapped thousands of people in Nigeria. They say they should come and forgive them. Oh my God. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone. Forget. You see this whole thing that's happening in Nigeria, I guarantee you, Baba Blue is overwhelmed. They did not inform him. He was not informed. When they said he will hit the ground running, Baba hit the ground. He could not get up. Oh. Baba has hit the ground and he cannot get up from the ground. Hey, welcome, Holy Mary. Good to see you, sis. I'm telling you, na thunder go fire that thing. I'm telling you, people wey never work, they no know wetin e be to work hard. To even make 10 naira, they never ever do am. Everything na thief dey thief am. Till today they still dey thief. They think say Nigeria na Lagos wey you go just tax. I hear say for bridge now, pedestrian bridge for Nigeria, to cross am now you have to pay the agberos 100 naira. Una hear that one? Oh God. This man he talk am, he say he go expand the tax net. No be so he talk for one of those his speeches wey he give wey no make sense. Everything wey he talk for all those speeches wey no make sense, na im dey happen so. Na im dey happen. I mean, it's crazy to me. Everything that is happening in Nigeria, I don't know how that country will survive it. Every day they kpai people, every day. Just today they kpai people for Benue State. Just today. Please, if they start today, if they kpai people like that every day, wetin remain for Nigeria? Nobody go remain. At the rate at which they are going, nobody go remain. That man, I'm very sure, Baba Blue is overwhelmed, doesn't know what to do. And I was chatting with someone earlier, and the person said that Baba Blue apparently had, I don't know if you guys heard about it, or this is the first time I was hearing it, that he had a meeting with Meta, with Zuckerberg. He had a meeting with Zuckerberg so that Nigerians can make money off of Instagram. Do you guys know about that? I'm telling you, Kene, it is saying a propaganda. Hey, Kene, I'm telling you. It isn't a propaganda. I hear say he meet with Zuckerberg. Oh. I beg anybody when he gets the live gist, may come tell us. They say he meet with Zuckerberg so that Nigerians go fit dey make money to find way to monetize for Instagram. Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know, but I haven't seen it anywhere else. But somebody shared it with me today just before I came on live. You know, it's crazy. What he's trying to do is distraction, to distract people from the suffering. The man is putting a plaster over the hemorrhage that's going on in Nigeria. Nigeria is hemorrhaging everywhere. All the orifices in Nigeria is hemorrhaging. Everything. Nigeria is bleeding from all corners. The man is trying to look for ways to get Instagram to money so that Nigerians can make money off of Instagram. That's a form of distraction. The suffering of the people. No, this man is clueless. The people around him are clueless. They don't know what to do. I tell you for free, that man is overwhelmed. He himself is confused. I'm not sure he knows what's going on. Maybe they said all the people that were telling us then when we were campaigning, when we were saying this is the man that makes sense. They were saying that, oh, he will hit the floor running. He's a strategist. He has policies. This is a man who has been in politics for many years. He literally raised people. All the people he raised that share, they are all thieves like him. Drug dealers, thieves. There's nobody that work for this man that is not involved in one filthy thing or the other. All the people that he put in strategic positions, all of them thieves. All of them have filth on them. Filth. It's crazy. They say, oh, he's a strategist. We need his brain, not his body. He will hit the floor running. Hit the floor running. Baba hits the floor. He can't stand up again. Oh, oh, you didn't hear of the meeting? Me, I just heard about it this evening as well. Oh. So I don't know. If anybody knows details about it, please come and share. I didn't hear of my sister, but I just heard it this evening, just before I came on live, that he apparently met with Zuckerberg, and he's trying to get them to monetize Nigerian Insta so that they can make money to kind of douse the mess that is in. Please, how much money will money prevent the people from being kidnapped? It's not going to prevent you. In fact, it will even encourage the kidnapping because they are looking for money. Did you guys hear what Gumi said? Gumi said they should rehabilitate people that have pied thousands and thousands of Nigeria. They should come and rehabilitate them, plus the ones that have kidnapped. Every day, na in Nigeria, they happen to Nigeria every day. I'm telling you, Holy Mary, every single day, without fail, without fail. Benue State, not too long ago, they kpai people. Benue, I just read down. It never to take. They don't care. Oh, hey, Mr. Morege, welcome. They do not give a damn. They don't care. They are not interested. He's I'm telling you, he's not using plaster na chewing gum. Me even say make I even give am plaster. Na true you talk. No, your own is more accurate. Na chewing gum e dey chew, and no be the chewing gum wey you don chew finish o, like you don chew the sweetness comot. You know how they say you chew chewing gum that you chew the sweetness comot, you come throway and spit am. That's exactly what Agbado is doing. That's what he's using to cover the damage he's doing in Nigeria. The thing no dey work. Every time na the chewing gum dey fall out because e no strong. My sister, hey, Mr. Morege, it's sad though, very very. In fact, e reach make person sit down for ground dey wail on top of Nigeria matter. You sit down, you go dey scream like say dem beat person. Victory, welcome welcome everybody. Mr. Morege, welcome as well. I think I didn't say that earlier. He's a known convicted, and everybody around, yeah, exactly, everybody around him, Victory, everybody. Exactly, Mr. Morege, you kukuma here. Now all of us dey together now. He built Lagos. Now say which Lagos he built? That smelly place where gutter open. If you, God forbid, you fall sick, which hospital you wan go? I was on a space where somebody came and started sharing about their Luth, that apparently there's some people, wealthy people, guess what they did? They built a private place within Luth just for their own people. In that particular ward, there's always light, there's oxygen, there's everything. Meanwhile, the rest of Luth is in darkness. In Nigeria, please, the person that donated that ward to that hospital, you know, see as the whole hospital, they not say, okay, you know what, let me contribute, let's rebuild this hospital, let's make sure there's light for everybody. One of the doctors in the hospital, as the lady was sharing the story earlier on today in the space I was on, the doctor, the mother, they brought the mother, whether she was out of oxygen or whatever the case, the illness was, they could not find oxygen. He wanted to wheel her to that private ward, but to register, I think they said he needed to pay 50,000. The man now said he's on call. He cannot go and look for money right now. They should keep his mother. Do you know they did not keep the mother. They did not take her in. By the time the guy had to leave his call to go and look for 50,000, my people. And meanwhile, he's one of the most hardworking doctors in that particular hospital that they know him. By the time he came back, his mother had died. My people, in Nigeria. If I tell you, say tears not drop from my eye when I hear that story, na lie. Hey, Romary, my love. Welcome. Long time, Romary. It's been a while. How have you been? How's everything? Eh? Hmm. My sister, I'm about to bring that video. Yeah. Mr. Morege, I'm about to bring the video up here. I saw it. I could put my head. I heard though. I'm telling you. Eh? It's crazy. They built a private ward in Lagos University Teaching Hospital for the wealthy people, for the so-called people that can afford it. A doctor that works is the most hardworking, he's very resourceful doctor. His own mother passed because they refused to give the mother oxygen until he went to look for 50. And they know this man. It's not like they don't know him. Nigeria. Kai, please, if you are young in Nigeria, if you find way to japa japa, don't look back. I beg you. Live to fight another day. Please, live to fight another day. If you remain in that country, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say. I really, really am. I have to say I'm sorry. If you remain in that country, you might not survive it. If you're a young person, you're young, you have a whole world ahead of you. You are looking towards a bright future. Run, live as fast as you can. Live so that you can live, you can survive to come back and build. Maybe now all the people when they did diaspora now then go end up go building Nigeria because they will finish all the ones in Nigeria. I'm telling you. So please, guys, be collecting all those skills because it's going to be needed. It's not easy to build how many states. So experts will be needed in almost all the states that we have, all the villages, all the communities. So imagine the amount of talent we're going to need. I'm telling you, my sister Ade Romari Ade Jare Ephrata, I say 50K, they leave the womb, the doctor mama, they not talk am. For 50, they say if you not bring the 50K, they no go reel the mother in to get oxygen. Na doctor for the hospital, doctor, no be say dem no know am. He's one of the most resourceful, the kindest. The woman say na that one make am quit the job that day, plan her way out of the country. She was a nurse in that looks at the time. She was a midwife. She said she had to leave when she saw what happened. This is somebody that they know in the hospital as one of the most resourceful, hardworking doctors. They let that man's mother kpai because of 50,000 naira. Because of 50,000 naira. It's crazy. They let am kpai. They say make the man go find money, otherwise they no go. Tears drop from my eye, I no lie. If na me, I no know wetin, I no know as my body for do me that day. I no know. I no know. I for light up that private side. I'm telling you, I for not let am go like that. I no know wetin I for do. I no talk sha. I no know. Cause that thing pain me. Can you imagine working in a hospital? Your own person comes. You have been saving lives. Your own person comes. They deprive your own person. It's not as if the hospital does not know you. They allow your own person to kpai. Lord magic, God forbid. Hey, they surrounded all the bushes. Nah, that one tete. Mr. Morrigan, not be today. They surrounded all the. They take it. They tete. You know, see the people when they come out over 500. But it be like population of a local government. See the number of bandits for inside bush. They be like population. Can you imagine? Meanwhile, they are renaming places that they are taking over in the middle belt. Renaming them. In Kaduna, in Jos, they are renaming them and they are building their houses. And then taking their women and breeding. When I think I'm go say na wow, I'm telling you. Agbado, Jagaban. All the people that they shout that they did not allow somebody to hear word during the election, the last year when we were campaigning. He's a strategist. in his policy, they use BB grammar till they cover am. In his policy, he's able to align. I mean, what the GPRO of Lagos, the way he did it. I mean, this is a man that builds people. This is a man that put people. There's a lot of people he brought under his wings. Who are the people? Who are these people? They're not feeling. Which Lagos he build? Abi another Lagos dey pass the one wey we know. No traffic, na die. You're in security, you are not safe when you're in Lagos. Smell, as you open your window, smell, stench, gutter open. Every day, let people dey kpai. Wetin dey call am? All the agberos, they no dey let you see road. You mistake comot for your house, say you wan go party, or you wan go one restaurant, or you wan go one place. Na so dem go surround you, all the agberos. Mama ke, mi re, toale, you must buy. If you no own money, your own don finish that day. Na that Lagos na e build. Filthy place, the filthiest place ever. Stinky. The air in that place is carbon dioxide na people dey breathe. Very unhealthy lifestyles. You be traveling, you live in one place like that, you be working. Everybody wants to work on the island. You leave your house around 4 a.m. You never reach your office you never reach your office. You reach your office around 8 in the same Lagos. It is crazy. On top of that one, you have people, kidnappers inside bus. If you by mistake go enter wrong bus, that's the end. They go carry the person, finish. The ones wey they go hypnotize them, collect the things wey dey their body, sell am. Hey, God abeg, na that Lagos na dey say e build. E dey kukuma come the Lagos, see the entourage, see the cars wey dey follow am for back. Because so e dey come Lagos, in one side of Lagos, everywhere block, no movement. All of them now, I no dey see them. Do you know that most of the people that were shouting Jagaban, let's vote for him, most of them, do you know, after the election, they all left the country? They all left Nigeria. All those people that were screaming on the internet, oh, he's a strategist. Do you hear them again? You no dey hear them again. All of them don go hide. They are too ashamed to show their faces. Look at the state of Nigeria today. Will you consider that a country? When you dey count countries now, you bold count Nigeria join. You bold. I was telling someone today, I said the best thing this man can do for himself is to just let him just say, let him just call Peter Obi privately and just say, please take, please forgive all my sins. I beg, that's the only thing. Don't disturb me, don't disturb my family. Just take. I've given it to you. They don't need to know how I gave it to you. Take, because I feel that you can handle it. I'm telling you, that's if I were him, that's the best thing. I don't care what anybody else will do. I will find a way secretly to go and do it. I'm telling you. He Kukuma has the money. He has the money, so he can shut people's mouths. You just do it quietly and come out. Nobody go talk. When Peter Obi enter, we'll just say power don't change hands. Work go start. We go know as we want to fix the country. Because that country, TikTok is about to explode. Look at what's going on in Okwama. They are still hiding. Even so, the governor. God. Hey! Umiefo, they don't see Nigerians finish. They don't see them finish. Asari Bokubo said they have taken over his hometown. Asari dey cry. Asari in tears just starts. That mumu man. He just started. Was he not making out during Peter? Was he not the ones campaigning against when people were protesting against the real protesters? Was he not the one staging protests on behalf of Tinubu to support Agbado? He's crying. They've taken over. They go take in children and in wives. The bandits go collect them. They go born for those bandits. He go become slave. He never start. He's just starting. He never starts. Useless people. Yep, exactly. Criminals helping criminals. Oh. Exactly, Romari. It's a ticking time bomb. It's so clear, it's so obvious. It's scary, but what will we do? What will we do? That's what I'm saying. Anybody that has the opportunity to leave that country, please leave. Your life is important. Please leave. Don't wait a minute. Don't wait a second. There's no need. You better make you come dey sweep. Make you know as you take arrange your life when you come than to for you to remain in that country. Don't get it twisted. Leave while you can. Don't listen to anybody. These old people, they want to take the country down with them. Leave them to take it. You leave if you can. If you can keep yourself safe, keep yourself safe. Protect yourself. That's all. If you can't leave right now. Hunger. Shebi, I hear say that they give them voucher for Lagos to buy things cheap. I saw it somewhere. I think I saw it on Twitter somewhere. Someone who is dishing out. Hey God, I just dey laugh. Hey, I said, how long are you going to be feeding people like this? People that have hands, legs, that they can learn a trade and feed themselves. They can go to the farm. Now you want feed. How do you want to achieve that? Hey, hey. Mm. Yeah, God, I beg you. Yeah. Hmm. Let me pull up that video. Eh, I don't want to pull up the video of Agbado First Lady saying that Nigerians don't like to do work. There's no need. I'm not even bringing that video to. I'm not even going to bother bringing that video. Where did I see that video just now? I saw it somewhere. The one where they talk say Nigeria. Uh, when CNN did. My God. Where that video? I saw it somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it again. Meanwhile, I saw one video of what's his name? Nwoko. What's his name? Is it Ned Nwoko? He was saying that he can only marry virgin. Hey, God, I beg. Hey! I look the man, I say, wow. I just Nigeria is a crime scene. Oh. Yeah. That man suppose, I don't know. Kai. Oh my God, breathe. Breathe down. Breathe. Kai. Let me bring the video. I saw it somewhere. I thought I saw it somewhere just now. And people are not gonna know again. No. I don't know where I still see that video again. Last, I don't forget. I bet let's move on. I go see whether Tinubu don't do don't try do POID banning foreign travel. But he said they're not born and where. They're not born now, only 3 months. They're not born and where now. By the way, congratulations to Abia State Governor. They don't roll back pension for all these people. They don't roll. You said net media. Okay, I'll check it now. He said banning, but for 3 months. What's the use of the 3 months? I beg you. Now that video, I don't even want bother. That's when first run away first lady. They talk rubbish. Eh? It's more expensive. I saw it. They said I read it. They say it's more expensive than normal market. I was just laughing. I say he don't carry the trabaye. Okoko bi oko. Osun. Make I bring Ned video. Ned TV, Ned Media. They always get them. Let me see. I don't know which one it is now. This one is talking about. See what? Okay, let me see. Maybe. Okay, it is. You're right.
That it is good for the business environment, good for America to not enforce laws against fraud is just bizarre. That is how it works in Venezuela and in Nigeria and in lots of other places where they do not have rule of law and where there is not counterparty trust in business.
Look at how casual she said it. That means it's an accepted reality by the Western world that Nigeria doesn't have rule of law. We are classified with Venezuela. This is what happens when judges see evidence. They see white and they call it black. That's the way he's trying to convince to come and invest in Nigeria. She's talking about upholding the rule of law in their own country. That wherever fraud is committed, that they must fight against it, no matter who committed it, because it's an intangible asset that they have in the Western world. Even in Nigeria, if we were to have rule of law, citizens will be more confident investing in their own country because they know that no matter what happens, an innocent person can never be put to jail for something that he didn't do. The people that are indigenous to Nigeria don't feel a sense that this country is working for them. They do not feel that they will get justice in their own country, not to talk of a foreigner. You see, the problem we have is not that crimes are committed in Nigeria. Crimes are committed everywhere, even in the Western world. Look at London, look at New York. All sorts of frauds are committed. Even terrorism is committed. But the difference is that they do something about it. In Nigeria, we do not do anything about it. That's the problem. That's why we are lumped alongside Venezuela and the likes. Yes, the reality is that you cannot get into a human mind to stop the person from committing a crime. But the difference is when that crime is committed and you know about it, you must do something about it. You must set that precedent. You must correct the person so as to set an example for others. In Nigeria, for example, justices were shown evidence from Chicago State University that Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the PDP in the last election, went as far as the United States to get the evidence. Justices were shown the evidence in Nigeria and they refused to act on it, despite the fact that Nigeria's constitution says that if anyone is contesting for any political office, whether president, governor, any political office position, and it's proved that the person forged the certificate, that person must be disqualified. That's what the law says. They saw that evidence. Instead of acting on the evidence, on the substantive matter, they started looking for technicalities to disqualify the evidence, which they eventually did. So what they did was that they upheld fraud, despite the fact that it was obvious that the man committed fraud. They upheld it. So what precedent did they set? They failed to correct a man that forged a certificate. So it will motivate him to do worse in the future. Not only him, others that are looking up to political leaders that are still coming up, that are dreaming of contesting elections, they will do worse. They will say, this man did all this, forged the certificate, despite the school coming out to say that this certificate, they never issued it, that he never applied officially to the school to collect a certificate. Still, justices who call themselves honorables started defending him. They turned everything to his favor. So that's not how you build a country. When justices see something like fraud, which is a felony, and turn a blind eye and start looking for excuses to disqualify the main matter, that means they're encouraging the fraud. If people want to commit fraud in the future, they can look up to that and say, that's a precedent. I'll get a judge that will look for technicalities to disqualify the main issue. Today, whether you voted for the people that committed fraud, you supported anything they did, all Nigerians are sharing in the collective blame. The international community see all of us as the same. Forget the fact that politicians travel with diplomatic passports. Diplomatic passports, they can never deny them visas because it's like saying that a diplomat can go to their country. An ordinary Nigerian who doesn't have a diplomatic passport will suffer because of it. All the disgrace and treatments that Nigerians suffer when they travel abroad is just because of how we are classified. Look at this list of countries with the least powerful passports in the world. Nigeria is among them. So when you are applying for a visa from Nigeria and they look at this list, they know something is wrong. They consider everyone traveling out from Nigeria as someone that is desperate, that will not come back to the country anymore. Yes, They see all this. So there's no need lying and telling them, come and invest, we'll do this, we'll do that. They know that the foundation is faulty. Therefore, you cannot build on a faulty foundation. That will lead to collapse of the building. It's excusable when security agencies do not perform their duties. They are not able to catch criminals, terrorize the communities. What's not excusable is when a whistleblower or a journalist exposes a criminal with video or audio of the crime he committed, and the security agencies do nothing about it. It means that the state is trying to make a statement that there are people who are highly connected that can never be brought to justice or arrested. The state is indirectly saying that all men are not equal, that anyone can commit a crime. Once he is connected, the person will evade justice. Look at the recent exposure by a journalist working for Foundation for Investigative Journalism. He exposed customs officers who are deeply involved in smuggling. People who are supposed to counter smuggling, they are supposed to stop smugglers from bringing in goods into the country, but they are deeply involved in smuggling. He exposed their hotels that worth millions of naira, even up to 500, 700 million naira. He exposed all these, including the major smuggler who even threatened to kill a customs officer in a video. Up till today, it has been more than 2 weeks or even more than that. Nothing has been done about it by the authorities. No one has been questioned, no one has been arrested. They simply ignored everything, feeling that Nigerians will just get over it, that it didn't happen. That's not how to build a country. The same journalist also revealed that a private website has access to the database of Nigerians stored in the NIN. Up till today, nothing has been done about it by the authorities. They just released a statement that they are investigating. Rest whatsoever has been made, trust that it will die a natural death like it happens in Nigeria. The worst part is that they do not pretend about it. If at least they can say, this one has been known by everyone, it has been exposed. Let us pretend to be fighting corruption and fighting crimes. Let us at least move and arrest these people, charge them to court. Let the court now disqualify the matter and set the people free. Just pretend that you're working. But no, they are so brazen. They make it very obvious that whatever you commit, you can get away with it. That's a failed state banana republic. Yes, in a country that is not at war, but thousands or millions are living in IDP camps, it shows that there is a problem. Why can't the insecurity be fought to a standstill? Why does it persist? Why are they able to attack and get away with it? Before they can rescue the people that were kidnapped, they have attacked again, kidnapped more, attacked the third time, kidnapped again. What is going on? Are they trying to say that these people are invincible? No one is taking any countermeasures. They don't learn any lessons from the previous ones. It has happened before, over and over and over again. It continues. No hope that it will ever stop. This is a failed nation status. A few years ago, the UAE released a list of Nigerians who were involved in terrorism, but the Buhari administration sat on the list. They never released it. What does that say about Nigeria? It shows that Nigeria doesn't take crime fighting seriously. They sat on the list. They never made the country a living hell for the people trying to destroy it. It is only a criminal that is walking the streets that can commit crime, not the one in prison. The one in prison won't be able to do anything because he's incarcerated. So don't be deceived about our reputation in the eyes of the international community. They know that we are very weak. Imagine you are complaining that you want to fight crime, that you don't have the capacity to fight crime. You do not have the investigative technology to fight and tackle crime. But a country offers you the names of people that are involved in terrorism. All you need to do is to look for them and get them and bring them to justice. But the government sat on it for many years. They just released it the other day. And imagine people are against the list. People that support terrorism because they think it's not terrorism. They want to call it something else. They want to call it banditry. They want to call it anything they want other than the real name, just because of religious solidarity or maybe ethnic solidarity. This is not how to build a country that works for everyone. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. Until we sort out the problem within, no one can come here to say, best, let me just focus on making money. It doesn't work like that. Thanks for watching.
I want to buy your house.
Peter Obi, in continuation of his thank you tour around the country, stopped over in Nasarawa State, where he met the governor, Sule, who seized the opportunity to continue where other APC members stopped. They can't stop telling Peter Obi to join Tinubu or APC. Must everyone be in the same party? Sule told Peter Obi that there is time for politics and politics is over. Now it's time for governance. He urged Peter Obi to tap into his wealth of experience and expertise to support the Tinubu administration in the task of building a secured and prosperous country. He continued, quote, I want to also call on you, sir, to support Tinubu. The country's challenges cannot be resolved by one person only. We all have roles to play, unquote. Peter Obi, in his response, completely avoided pleas by the governor. We've lost count of how many times an APC member or any other person related to people in power are telling Peter Obi to join hands with Tinubu in order to develop the country. Why must it be Peter Obi that must join hands with Tinubu to develop the country? Why him? There are other smart Nigerians who are knowledgeable enough to solve the many problems. Why are they not approaching the person? The answer lies in the fact that they know that they didn't win the election. They snatched that election from him, and they are afraid of what will come in the future. The only man that was able to rally Nigerians, many people that never voted before, not that they were not old enough to vote, it was just that they didn't trust the system. They thought it a waste of time. But this man convinced millions to come out that their votes will count. In the end, they stole everything. So they just want to make a dent on his reputation. That's what they want to do. They're not interested in solving any Nigerian problem or solving the economic problems. After all, they created these economic problems themselves. So all they want is just to see how they will make a huge dent on his reputation so that he will not be able to command the kind of following he commanded the last time. Yes, they already know that many Nigerians won't come out to vote in 2027. Will you blame them? It doesn't make sense to come out and vote, risk everything, and one man will just sit somewhere, shut down the IREV and announce anything he likes. And the courts will uphold all the rascality and rigging. So no one will waste his time to go and vote again. And they've already started planning ahead because that's what Nigerian politicians are good at. They always plan ahead in elections. But if it is economic planning, they are very poor in doing that because they are not interested. They want to steal all the money. They don't want people to be prosperous because the more prosperous the people are, the less likely they are to support bigotry. The less likely they are to vote an incompetent person who has achieved nothing in his life to lead them. So the poverty in Nigeria is very deliberate. It's a deliberate policy by politicians because they know that if you are poor, you can easily be manipulated and enticed with just little money. 1,000, 2,000 people will see it as big money and start singing praises for their oppressors. That's the strategy. They've perfected how they will rig 2027 elections. Wike bragged about it a few weeks ago.
With the forces we have, I don't know of anybody who will challenge us. I don't know of anybody who will challenge us. I tell you, it's like tomorrow is 2027. It's like tomorrow is 2027. So all these people will come and put us right.
On the other hand, Tinubu is busy filling all positions and appointing people from the Southwest alone, people he can trust to manipulate them to get whatever he wants. The judiciary arm, they are busy appointing their cronies, their relatives, their sons, daughters, in-laws, everything. They are appointing them in positions. These are people who will sit in courts to decide election disputes in 2027. So they have captured the entire system. Is it INEC chairman? Whenever his tenure is up, he might decide to appoint someone from the Southwest. The person that will take charge of IREF, that's if IREF will be used because of the precedent that the court set, the person that has been appointed that will oversee the IREF is from the Southwest. In fact, he was the one that testified in court that IREF had a glitch. So they've already perfected how the 2027 election will work out. And knowing that Nigerians will come out because of the last experience, they are just afraid that this man might, in the end, still convince people to come out and vote. So they're trying very hard to make sure that they leave a dent on his reputation so that people will say, they are all the same thing. Politicians are the same thing. Like the narrative they were trying to sell. People didn't buy it. People still believe and trust in him that he is different. The only politician that had the audacity to challenge everyone and say, if you have anything on me, I will stop campaigning. Go and verify. Up till now, no one has been able to prove anything and say, yes, this man was involved in social corruption. He did this, he did that. So they just want to make that dent so that people will lose trust completely and say, there's no need. Nigeria is hopeless. We can't get anything. No need fighting. Let me just look for money and travel out of this country.
30.2 million. That's the number of small businesses in the US, according to the SBA.
East or West, home is the best. That place you're going, the people of that country built it. They sat down and fought for their rights and built their country to where it is today. We should sit down and also fight for our own rights and build our country the way it's supposed to be. So no one should give up on the country. But certain events will make you lose hope and say, where are we going? Why are people so brazen with corruption? They fear nothing. They know that there will be no consequence because they have captured everything. Is it the police you will run to? Is it the army? Is it the judiciary? A country where criminals are rewarded, people that commit brazen corruption are rewarded in the public. What do you expect good people to do? They'll simply leave. They will not give their best. Look at how Tinubu is concentrating power on one part of the country. Why will others give their 100%? They will say, we are not wanted. Since we are not competent, they can't find anyone that is competent that can man any position in the country. They will just say, no need. And when other citizens, especially majority of the part of the country, are not interested in what is going on, that is why the country will not work. Yes, when there is 10 open positions in a country that is supposed to observe federal character, and nearly 90% of the positions are given to one part of the country, it doesn't promote unity in any way. Instead, it promotes division because the others will say, we are not wanted. We are not competent. We are not seen as people who can lead or hold positions. Therefore, we don't care what happens. They will never give their very best. A country works when all parties, whether you're a minority or you are in the majority, when everyone gives their 100%, that will promote the country and the country will be working for everyone. But when others are not seen as being competent, not even competent, that they are not worthy, then it defeats all the purpose. And like the National State Governor said, there is time for politics, there is time for governance. It's time for APC to face governance because everything is falling apart in Nigeria. Let them stop inviting P2B to join them. Let them stop inviting people. Let them concentrate on solving the numerous problems they created in Nigeria. Nigeria was at a better position in 2014, 10 years ago. Even in 2018, the dollar was exchanging for about 350 naira to $1. Today, it has risen up to more than 1,600 naira to $1. So they have a lot in their hands. Let them stop inviting people to help them to solve the mess they created. They should at least return the economy where they met it in 2014. If today the naira gains against the dollar, let's say the exchange rate returns to about 500 naira to $1, we should not applaud them yet because it exchanged for far less before they took power. It is until they return the exchange rate to where it was in 2014 that we'll now say, hey, they are now doing better. So let Nigerians not be deceived. If tomorrow the exchange rate falls to about 1,000 naira to $1, it's still not where they met it. They should return it to about 200 naira to $1. Let's end with P2B's story of how a lady donated a whopping 60 million naira to his campaign, but a middleman, whom he didn't name anyway, blocked that money. That money didn't reach his campaign. Let's take a listen.
Yesterday will shock you. Just yesterday, I was in a plane by default. By default, I was in a plane going to Abuja yesterday. I met somebody just yesterday, who I helped her to carry her bag and everything. And she told me, I supported you. We raised about 60 million naira for you. And we gave it to this person. Yesterday, I didn't tell you yesterday. I was going to Abuja. She's on her way to travel out of the country. Say no problem. This one you get to this person, and you don't get it. I said, I didn't get it. Let me tell you, don't worry. Send me all the details. I'll show you them. Send me all the details. I'm going to tell this person to give you back your money. What am I to say? All these things, you shouldn't bother. Those who are calling us name away. We cannot be preaching one thing and doing another thing. We're either preaching good and doing good, or we join them and do what they are doing. And that's what I said when I became governor. I cannot come here as part of the solution and become part of the problem.
If you're looking for a way to generate income on the internet, then you have to check this out. While you were watching videos today so far, I've already...
Sorry about that, guys. Hey, somebody collected 60 million and just pocketed it. Just like that. Just like that. Money when they suppose add to campaign, person just swallow am. This is part of the problem. The names of the financiers on that list that they named, all of them, has your federal government done anything yet? No. Kenny, you just reminded me here, the 400 names that UAE gave them. I'm sure some of those people were named. I am pretty sure that some of the names that they released, some of those names, if not all, are also part of that 400. I'm telling you, they're using his name to cash out. Meanwhile, the man don't know. Can you imagine? This is how they ruin people's reputation. Using the poor man's name to cash out. It's crazy. Nigeria is so rotten. It is rotten to the core, to the bottom. Rotten. Now the good ones, the few good, now they suffer. The ones who don't want they part of this whole mess, now they suffer pass. Now then they poor. Now then they consider poor for that country. How can we continue like this? There's no way. I was having a conversation with someone and it's like, oh, we should just break up the country. It will be messy to break up like this with the way things are. The mayhem, it will not be here. The mayhem that will ensue, it will not be here with the way it is. Hey, I don't know. It's man, Nigeria. The people that voted for this man and all the people that campaigned for him, most of them have left that country. They don't come out. See this one now. This one that was, I think it was a Kwankwasia. Let's hear what he had to say.
There's nothing under the sun that I have not said before this election. Nigerians decided to take Indomie, 200 naira, and voted for rocks across the country. So the BBC, Voice of America, they had requested to interview me, TRT, I said no. All the things I needed to say, I said them before the election.
People are hungry.
Let them die. It's their fault. You see, our clergy are worse than the illiterates.
The religious clergy.
Yes, they are only after money. And these are people who will tell you that, look, don't vote for Mr. So because he doesn't have money. Is that money that qualifies you to be a good leader? Now I don't have money. Can any of those who have money talk to you the way I'm talking? It's not.
I'm in support of this man, no. Let them buy all those people that collected Indomie noodles, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. The ones that they collected their PVC on credit to vote. All of them, let them buy. The Indomie noodles when they give them, they never chop and finish. The oil, the vegetable oil that they distributed, the cloths, the small tiny bags of beans and the rice and the whatever that they gave them, has it not finished? Has it not finished? Let them I support wetin this man talk. Let them buy. Can you imagine what he said? He said they said don't support this person because he did not give money. Okay, he did not give money. Now who is suffering? Who is suffering? Every day I will tell myself I can't deal with Nigerian issues today. I beg, I'm tired. I don't want I can't. My mind no dey let me comot. I know they fit. I keep thinking about the innocent ones, those ones that did not want to be a part of this, the people that voted for Peter Obi. As everybody shall witness the landslide in the election, I will feel so bad. I'll be like, oh my God, this is so, I don't even know who can save these people. I wish it was just only the people that voted for Agbado that were affected. I won't even be bothered. The ones that sold their soul, their destiny, their generation, their lineage for box of Indomie noodles. I wish they were the ones suffering this. Mario, see Marriott, Marriott, my darling, it's been a while. Oh my God, so good to have you. Where have you been, Marriott? Where have you been? Where have thou been, Marriott? How are you? I hope you're good. It's been a while. Good to see you. I hope you're doing wonderful. Hey, hope you're doing good. It's been a while. Oh my God. Wetin you and Kene, you think you and Romari dey talk? Una dey talk about bottle, glasses, wine. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Ha! Oh God, see people enjoying in the comment section while I'm shouting. All right, well, moving on. So those names, right? I believe that those names, the list of people that were those 400 names, I'm sure that part of those people that they listed again, right? They were in that 400 names that the Saudi Arabia, the UAE provided. I'm very, very sure about that. I'm very sure. What is the federal government doing about it? That's the question. What are they going to do? Do you think that they're going to do anything about it? When Gumi has come out and has even told the federal government they should not try rubbish. I mean, you cannot see that one. Let me even see. Let me show you that one. Let me see if I can find it. He already said, Gumi said, the man don't send don't want federal government, make they not move anyhow, make they not try themselves. You don't talk am now. He said make they rehabilitate people when they don't buy many people. Yeah. He say you have no right to declare anyone terrorist financier. Gumi faults federal government list. Oh, Coco Bioko. See their names. 6 BDCs and companies. Group of individuals facing sanctions consisting of 9 people. I am sure, I can guarantee you, these names are also part of the 400, if not more. If not more, they are part of the 400 that were listed. Gumi is not afraid of your federal government because he has boys behind him. If you tap if you snap a finger, na all of them go start to dey do wetin dem suppose to do. Ah, so tey international media don tell una there's no rule of law. There's no rule of law. There's no rule of law. Hey, God abeg o. Yeah, Nigeria. I never see. Meanwhile, till now, we don't know the full story with what is going on in the media, in Okwama community. See the one I read something earlier in the day. It says that we have not been able to get into Okwama since the kpine of soldiers. This is the police, so commissioner of police that is talking. The area has become a military operation zone. A whole commissioner, even the governor sef, na by chance dem even give am opportunity to enter. A whole governor no get say for. I just don't know. I feel I'm bothered by what is going on in that community because there's going to be a lot of cover up. I know, Marriott, you avoid it. I don't blame you, my sister. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Avoid. Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, by the way, side note, I saw a comment today about cohabitation. Guys, dem come dey talk say make I read it somewhere. I don't forget where I read them now. I think it was on Twitter. I read it about cohabitation. The person asked the question like, what do you think, or what are your thoughts about cohabitation? Who does it benefit more, the women or the men? Some were like, it's better to cohabit. There were hot arguments going back and forth. More than not try am o. If you cohabit at your own risk, you are like go and be cohabiting and be giving out free gifts for free. Become donatus. Person wey serious go serious. Dey take time for person to know wetin e want. More than not fall for the scam o. All these people, unless na that one you wan do. If that's what you want to do, carry go. No judgment here. But if you know say you no be that kind person, you no dey wired like that, you wan come follow on your own o. I know that when you are cohabiting, there's no legal, you don't have anything o. Once anything happen, you're on your own. You are like literally on your own. People wey don do am. I met a lady in LA long time ago. She was in her 60s. She cohabited with a man for 30 years. 30 years of her life, she was cohabiting. I tell you, that woman was a bitter woman, very bitter. When she was telling her story, she said if only she knew. Her neighbor, when they live together, they commute to work together, na im collect the man from im hand. You no reach 3 months, they marry. She went cohabit with the man for three decades, nothing to show for it. When she dey talk the thing, she still dey cry. 60-something-year-old. Look, everybody, make una know wetin una dey do. Kene, you say cohabit to save rent. Of course, na so you go think am. Of course, na so you go talk am. Save rent. Go and rent your thing by yourself. Rent where you fit afford. Rent where you go fit afford. Abeg, no follow anybody cohabit to rent nothing. Na scam, na fraud. Rent where you can afford. If you no fit rent your own place, rent a room in a house with your own bathroom. That's it. Don't go let anybody scam you. It's better for you to be on your own. Build on yourself. Develop yourself. Achieve your own goals. Do your own thing than to allow somebody to come and scam you and tell you to come and cohabit. Na lie, na scam. It's fraud. Fraud of the body. What do you mean the woman was the problem? Kenny, what do you mean? Eh? What do you mean the woman was the problem? How the woman take be the problem? Now by force to cohabit. Eh? You know, say now you, not only you be the man for here. All of us will rush you just now. Eh? How was she the problem? Better go and rent your place by yourself and don't be the acting you want to go and cohabit with some man because you want to reduce rent. Omo, na lie o, lórí irọ́, it's a lie. Fabu, fabu, correct fabu. Stay your lane, make the person dey im own. If he ready, he know what to do. Kene dey here na, Kene know, he know. Kene when they talk say to save rent, he knows that what I'm saying is true. You go and cohabit to your own detriment. At the end of the day, you will now be crying at like that 60-year-old woman I met many years ago. Hey, abeg o, I've never seen any woman like that woman. Very, when she was saying, she still dey cry heavy tears like say na yesterday e happen. Oyibo woman dey cry heavy tears. Something wey happen many years ago, the woman was still crying, still dey pain am. Abeg o, una know wetin una dey do o. It's fraud of the body, Kene. I don't care what you say. Go and collect all the lawyers. It is fraud of the body. And besides, right, I know there's some states that have common law marriages. So if you've cohabited with someone for long, if you go and sue, they will, you win in the court of law, right? Because they will consider it a traditional marriage. I think that's how they see it, right? But it doesn't apply in every state. Yeah. Maybe she said she take her to bingo night. I don't think she's gotten at that time. She hadn't gotten over the man. She was still stuck in the rut. 30 years is not easy to shake off now. You know. I think if she was finding it hard to shake it off. Eh? I'm telling you, yeah, exactly. No marriage. Just want to now wow. I blame her because the man married 3 months. Yeah, I do. Right after they had been go up, I was not like, man, it took this man how many, he met a neighbor, they were commuting to work. All of them used to all commute in one car to work. So in that process, like say maybe they were having an affair, the girl no know, or maybe you know, he pretend like say no know. You know, as women they do sometimes. Let's say it all the way. Sometimes women they pretend, they lie to themselves. You go see the handwriting, you see you do like mumu, they go. Right? So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But next thing they know, the man even comot for house, leave am. He pack all the things, comot, abandon am for the place. Come go meet this other lady. They do kpakpakpa marriage. 3 months, they don't marry. Chicken now. Yay. God abeg o. Kene refuse to do small. Hey, I no dey o. When bottles dey fly, I no dey. I no know you o. Kene, I don't know you. I don't know Romari. In case when the kasala burst, make una no mention my name. I no know una officially when the kasala everything scatter, man. Make una no mention my name. Because I go deny. Exactly, Marriott. She was a placeholder. That's exactly what it is. The guy was using her as a placeholder for that long, and she stayed. That is disturbing. You stay as a placeholder. See, single woman, in whatever capacity you are single, biko, you know dey hard man. Once man know wetin, see wetin like, you no dey waste time. I'm telling you for free o. Dem no dey waste time. All that grammar na grammar that they speak. They do not. If a man likes you, he likes you. He already know what he wants. The way men are wired is different. They already know. When you dey do jolly, dey follow, dey jollof, dey take you go dinner, you dey chop, you dey feel like say you be queen. Omo, e go queen you finish, especially when it come Nigerian men, they know how to dine you, wine you, make your head big. Omo, all that one na nothing if the guy not take you serious. Unless una just chop, you wan chop. You know wetin you dey look for. If you're a serious minded person, don't allow anybody waste your time. You're better off being by yourself than be on this street and allow some men to come and take advantage of you and abuse you bodily. You know what I mean by that? Yeah, of course I blame her too, Romari. Exactly, I blame her. Exactly. Everything needs to be different from the beginning. How can you just day comfortable? 30 years, that's an anniversary. Some people don't celebrate, they'll celebrate 3 decades of anniversary. Eh? You just dey just yam people for there, just leave, make everything just no. That's criminal. Mm-mm. No. Eh? Can they say 30-year placeholder? Is that Egypt? Is it an oh my god, that is true though. Egyptian mummy when they excavate years later to come and see what the size, what it looked like. That's what it looks like. That's what it sounds. That's actually Kene, you're not too far from the truth there. Hey, Natu, my darling area. Welcome. Oh, how you doing now? My people done a show tonight. I appreciate oh, una come. Una welcome, una enter inside house. I know, I miss Mirabelle too. I reached out to her one time. I think I checked up on her a long time ago, though. It's been a while. I should reach out to her again. Mirabelle, if you are listening, just in case you are, I love you. We love you. We miss you. Yeah, I'll probably send her a message as well. Exactly, exactly. Like, you know, 6 months max. If you're dating actively, if you're seeing someone actively, you should not waste time, please. If you're actively, unless you guys are in a different location, like you guys are far and you guys are planning towards something, right? Then you can, work, but of course you shouldn't take 30 years, please. You should not. Uh-uh. You should be planning towards something. Either you are planning to move or he's planning to move, you're preparing things, putting things together, all those things. Okay, time, it can take up time. But say you're just day like that, you just relax. Day man, nothing. You people are not doing anything, nothing they happen. And it's even risky to have children in those circumstances. Because when you have children, you complicate the whole thing. Because the man can just up and walk away, right? You see something else when it tantalize you, just waka comot, leave you with maybe 4 children or 5 children. I mean, come on. Now brain they say they do something. Eh? Now brain they say they do something. How can you just be with a man with nothing, no plan? You guys are not talking about anything, no active, conversation about what is happening, where you're going with each other, and stuff like that. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't, to be honest. Please, ladies, I beg, don't even do it. It's not worth it. Especially in this time and age that we're in, don't even bother. Don't try it. You're better off just working on yourself, eh? Getting to know yourself, falling in love with yourself, knowing who you are, than putting yourself out there to be abused. Eh? I beg you. The food when you will chop no will ever pass. Water when you drink no will pass you by. Na just chill. All this one people they do, they cohabit. Yes, nothing to show for an omo. That's not anybody's. That shouldn't be anybody's plan. Thank you, Jare. Life with Natu. Thank you. Abeg mo na like o, mo na share the, make una share the video, make una share o. Make una share the, mo na like, mo na subscribe. Those ones dey spy dey watch from a distance. Una no dey, mo na subscribe, mo na like, mo na share. Make we carry this ministry to the permanent site. Kene, you say just join Labour Party. How? How? What do you mean join Labour Party with this mess? I don't understand. There's so much going on in Labour Party. Abure, fraud, corruption. I heard the NLC, they went to the office, and they were yelling or chanting that he should be sacked and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. That party is upside down. It's upside down. For me now, Obi na me dey look. I know they look other party. To be honest with you, I know they look them. But I know say now where now Peter Obi had that place was worth it at the time. But right now, I don't understand. The man Abure don't do a lot of damage for that party. So that's what it is. Yeah? So my people, my women, my ladies, please hold your head up high and demand what you know and believe that you deserve. Don't just allow, don't be a man hater, because a lot of all this toxicity, toxic. I don't know. Some women they just open podcast and be hating on men. Man, the bile, man. You guys, please do not listen to those podcasts. I beg you. I don't know whether they're sponsored for the hate. They're just piling on men, calling them. I get brothers, oh, I beg. My brothers are not like that. To be hearing all these their doom stories of how the man this, how the man that, how men are this, how men are. Please, I beg. Don't be a part of those type of people, oh, podcasting people and all of that. There's nobody that is perfect. Nobody is perfect at all. There's nobody that is perfect. Don't listen to all those women that are hating on men. I beg. There are bad men and there are bad women. It also depends on your choices too. What are you choosing? I beg. Not only the man. If bad man see you self recognize saying a bad person waka, no say because I want a man I must just allow him. Don't. That's another thing. So, guys, please avoid all those podcasters and all those people on their YouTube that are bashing. But all they know how to do is bash men. Talk about, especially black men. Especially sometimes I hear about African men and all of that. Let's not give them, feed them. They're not give them food to use to devour the black men, if nothing else. Yeah, you can call out the bad aspects of experiences that you've had and all of that, but don't generalize it. It's your experience, doesn't mean that's somebody else's experience. That same toxic person may be an angel with someone else. I don't know, but so. Okay, then you say you change the topic. Which topic you change? I don't understand. So you want to avoid that topic because na only you be the man for here. Omo na lie o, we go talk about everything. Eh? Exactly, Marriott. Well said. Well said. Failure casters. Exactly. On both sides. That's true. You're right. The men are doing their own. The women is just too much, man. It's too much. Don't even allow those types of things in your subconscious, my dear. It will mess up your, idea or belief about, people. There's no need. Too much of it is bad. Don't even allow. Don't entertain it too much. Some women can never pick a good mango. Some women can never pick a good mango fruit and hope to pick good men. But you know what, Kenny, you're right. That's true. Some women would rather pick toxic. I don't know what it is. They would rather pick a man that's not good to them, that's horrible to them, hoping that he will change. I don't know why. That is messed up as far as I'm concerned, right? They would rather, as long as they have a man, whether he has the most terrible attitude, character, whatever, name it, they'll pick the man and then they'll be hoping for the man to change. And you're wondering, what the heck? You pick the man. And what gets me is you pick this man and you turn around and cry that they did this to you, right? You already sensed it because women have they have that intuition. You pick the man, fine, you had the experience, it's an experience. So you come out of it and say, you know what? It was my fault. I made this decision, I didn't, so I saw it and I chose to ignore it, and then pick better next time. But there's also the argument that why do they have so many bad men out there? Why do they have so many men that treat women bad? That's another argument. So does it mean that a lot more men are becoming corrupted? That's another argument on the other side. So that means that men have to do their own side, their own work of calling out other men with their bad behavior. I don't know. My people. Una hear say they kidnap another set of people for Benue State today. They kidnap another set of people today for Benue State. I don't know when this thing will stop, to be honest. As long as this man dey, it's not stopping anytime soon. I hear say carton of Indomie is now 6,000 naira. E don come down. But more na make sure say the Indomie one I dey buy na the original one o, because there's a lot of fake now I hear. Na im make the price come down. So it might not look the same, right? So hmm, I don't know. Soldiers were not peace. They were not on a peacekeeping mission. So the soldiers that went to Okwama were not on a peacekeeping mission. Like I said, it's I can't doubt it. It's a fact. I'm looking forward to the podcast interview with Sheung and Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo came with fire. Hmm. Yay! I can't wait for that podcast to drop, that episode to drop. Yeah. So, what do you tell your mama? I know. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. What do you tell your mama cohabiting for 10 years? Man, I don't know. Some people do these things and I don't know how they do it. There was a story I heard one time of a girl. She cohabited with this guy. I think the guy ended up going back home to marry someone else. And this girl, now New York, the girl did. The girl jumped in front of train. As soon when she hear, she just jumped. I'm not sure say the girl na Nigerian. I think she was from another African country. I can't remember. She couldn't handle it. She just jumped in front of train. Yeah. So I beg, your mental health is very important too. There's nobody that is worth that. It's better for you to preserve yourself, keep yourself sane, secure, do work on yourself, be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, you know, and you put yourself out there, the right people will gravitate towards you. So I think that's for me. I don't know, that's just what I think. There's no need allowing someone to just come and have so much control over your life, you understand, and there's so many people who don't have good intentions. Unfortunately, they don't. They're very comfortable with being mean and being evil. They don't care. They're cutthroats. You don't want to deal with people like that. And it's very, if you pay attention, you can detect it, you can know, so you don't waste your time. I beg. It's not worth it. I beg, I beg, I beg. It's not worth it. Look at the world now. It's so messed up. Your peace of mind is paramount. Imagine the mess that's going on, and then you add the chaos of a terrible partner to it. You know how your life go, the person life will all be upside down. You don't need them, I beg. Now you know now, don dey form journalist, they dim me eye as they do the part. They look at my say, see this show, this guy may go sit down for one place. Exactly. Romari, correct answer. This na correct comeback. Some of their mothers cohabited and born all happy pikin. It's true. It's true. There's some women we knew back then, some others we knew back then, right? Where it was later in life that they now went, their father now went to pay traditional rights on the wives. I remember there were some women like that I knew growing up. They'll say, oh, they just finally went to pay money on her head. That is the man no ever marry them. They just dey cohabit. They born like 6 children. They finally, after pressure from the father, from the family side, the father and the mother side, they now finally went to pay something on top of the woman's head. Kai! Now wow. I'm telling you now, to some men not send though. If you give them free, they go collect. Men, say na so their own. Somebody was advising women, was saying, I read somewhere they call the advice women, say make women, make they toast men. If they like a man, they should ask the man out. I saw for shot, I say, don't do it, oh, don't try it. I beg. There's a way, of course, there's a way you can, let the man know that you're interested without using your mouth to be saying, I like you, or all those kind moves. Don't try it, oh, it backfires. You can flirt to the man. There are ways you can let the man know you're interested without saying it outright. Now, Nigerian man, now you won't try that one with. Many of them go say yes. Some of some of these men no dey sabi say no. They go just dey collect free. Na only some wey get self-discipline, wey get good mind, na im go say no. Some go collect, they go chop clean mouth, they go change their number the next day or block you still. Some men wicked oo, they no dey they go do am, they no care. Can they say you? It's true. Some mothers cohabited to born. I saw it growing up. Exactly. They will not claim the man. There's a kind of trend that was going on in TikTok that I saw recently. So girls with their boyfriends, they will put the guy on camera and then they will call the boyfriend husband. Instead of my boyfriend, they'll say husband. If you see the reaction of some of these some of these men, my goodness. I'm like, these people get mind, dude. So there was one I saw. The girl was her boyfriend, and she was now saying, "Meet my boyfriend, my husband and I." The guy said, "I'm not. No, I'm not your husband." You see as his face change immediately. He said, "I'm not your husband." Then the ever say, "Can't call him because say, but hey, because say I'm not your husband." Hey, another one when I watch, the guy just waka comot for the camera. Abeg o. Abeg my people, make una take am easy o. Exactly. I knew people like this growing up. I knew some, you know. I had a friend that dated a guy for over 15 years. Oh, I talk 30. Now the year 15, the man keeps giving one excuse and the next. We have friends, broke relationships. You met someone and got married, and her ex got married 9 months. So, exactly. A man knows what he wants, so you don't be waiting for one man to come and after her, and we were like, what? Yep, 9 months. Telling you. Hey, Quinty, welcome. Oh, greetings. Good to have you. Welcome. Meanwhile, when someone paid her dowry, the sister now came and asked her family to return a dowry that they would pay, but her family refused. Oh, my mom's immediate younger sister cohabited for Jesus. Hey! That man left her and went to court to marry his first girl. I talk. Wetin I talk? No see am. Is it not clear now? Never ever. A man knows what he wants. Do not let anybody bamboozle you. It's better. They will laugh at you. They'll say, you will just be there. You will get old. Please be old with peace of mind. And build a community of well-meaning friends around you. Okay? You don't need, abeg, don't let someone come and waste your time. Is that time you can never get it back. 30 years gone just like that. No be juju be that. Kini na you know. Free agbado. Free agbado. I don't know. Very cold. That is cold. That is crazy. He wanted to play my aunt by putting pressure to pay her dowry. There was plenty delay from my grand uncles, and before you know, he got married to the other lady. So that woman is his legal wife. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Eh? My auntie left the house, sha. First girlfriend, love, she'll be like 55. So, was there anything wrong with that? 55, not feel love again. And they have 2 kids together. Yep. The first girlfriend has 5, more than a year. Oh. First girlfriend has 5 kids with her first husband. So the guy went to marry his first ex-girlfriend with 5 kids. Hey! Plus the 2 she now has for him, 7. Eh, hey, things are happening. My people, moral of the story, don't wait for nobody. Wait for nobody. I'm telling you, if the guy is not, you know, men know what they want. Men know what they want. Men know. You know they hard them. They know wetin they want. If you come go dey do like dey form say, oh, I love you are the only sugar in my tea, this one that one, dem go dey yimu for your back. The moment they see somebody that they prefer, that they want, once they are done using you as placeholder, they step up, they go move on. Don't what's it called, don't hold your breath for anyone. If you're dating, even when you're dating, make sure you're at an emotionally strong place. Don't just, you know, assume that, oh, I'm dating, oh, okay, he has promised. Keep your mind open, oh, because you never know these days. The man inherited 5 children plus the 2 they had together. So that's 7 altogether now. The 5 children did not, it did not stop him. Oh, I'm telling you, Marriott, you see, men go where they want. Don't one you are killing yourself over a man. This one, that one. Men are not thinking like that. Oh. Now where they go take benefit. You know, not hear Alakija. You see the number of people when they toast Alakija after he don't live in husband of how many years. You do not see the number of people when they toast her. How old that woman be? No, she never reach 70. There you have it. Work on yourself, man. Get your dough. Live your life. I'm telling you, love yourself. Send yourself flower. Take care of yourself. Travel by yourself. Not wait for no goddamn person. If you can do all these things by yourself, omo, everything you're looking for, you will find you. It will find you. Not be you go dey use eye go dey search am. E go find your own. Na to just put yourself out there. E go find you. Go attract you. Go dey the thing go dey attracted to you. Alakija over how many? 10,000 toasters. Money na the woman get money. Person wey get oil block. Any man you go buy, go marry man wey young pass am. Hey, una dey there. No fall for all these things. So men know wetin dem want. Una no allow anybody deceive una. No be person, no be man carry woman with 5 children enter inside house. You know, you hear say e talk say, oh, 5 children, oh, I don't think I can do it. When a man starts to say I don't think that means he's not interested in you. That's it. When he start to say, oh, she's too old, she's older than I am, he no get interest. There's no two way about it. He's not interested. Move on. Don't waste your time. Man, when if he go meet woman with 5 children, he no look. Kene say, which number you be, Kene? Which number? You say you can cohabit. Which number? Because I heard it was 10,000, more than 10,000 toasters. Oh. eh? I heard it was more than 10,000 toasters. Which number you be? You know the number when you be. Yeah, yep, of course, you no go stop. Oh. A man will go where he wants to go. Forget. No, it's women that are doing, oh, I just love him. He promised me we do it. Na lie. Na lie. He doesn't want you. That's just that simple. Don't even make it complicated. When a man doesn't want, he doesn't want. You know. But women now they make excuse. I think he loves me. I think when he said this, man, you know how women will be casting, will be reading meaning into what we are not supposed to read meaning. When he said okay, he meant okay with me. Will they read extra meaning? You are the man. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. As in, there's nothing to it. You know. Ha. Please, oh. Kenny, I'm curious. What number are you out of the 10,000 that toasted Alakija? Which number? What did you offer her exactly? Marriott, please, good question. What did you offer her, Kenny? Ay, 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 ay. Oh my God. My auntie is very bitter because that's the only man she has known. Oh my God. I can imagine. That's a lot of years she invested, though. That's crazy. I saw her in February. She's looking older than my mom. Oh my God. Family should have saved that 30 years. Not to that was crazy. That is crazy. Chibike, welcome. Oh. What if the one woman? What 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 of the one woman? I don't understand. Chibike, I don't understand your question. Yeah, poor lady. I'm telling you. Hey, Ejofo, welcome. Oh, good to have you. You were among our they don dey come out. Some of our toasters are coming to confess. So Kene, Ejiofor, which number una be? Because I hear say na over 10,000 she get. So Mona drop the number one una be for the toasters list. And what did you say you would do for her, Ejiofor? Tell us. Let's see whether your rap's good enough. I told her I'll be anything she wants. The refinery in our well. Oh my God. Is that what you told her? Forget. Kene, sorry, no hope for you. If that's what you told her, refinery in Hawaii, that is so cheesy, Kene. Come on now. Women have to be clinical. Yes, anything short of a yes, I'm telling you, is a no. Don't twist it. Don't try to figure it out. It's plain. It's as plain as it is. Eh? I told her I would be the fuel pump in her gas station. Kene, please, you don't have rats. Go and sit in one place. I can tell you for free, save your heart. It's going to be a hard no for you. You see, Marriott is giving you wetin you suppose to dey talk. You no hear wetin Marriott talk? Crack her back. You no sit down and talk. You dey say, oh yeah, well, now there your eye go dey. You go put money, put eye for her money. That's where you look hard no. Sorry. She'll say I pass. You no go even look your application letter. Family couldn't do nothing. My mom was in court telling the judge this man is married with kids. He denied. Hey, now wow, that is painful. Hey, not too. I can. That is painful. I mean, what of the games women play too? We have to talk about it too now. Chibike, have you been here? You clearly you just jumped in. Please sit down, take a listen, catch up with what we are saying before you comment. Don't just assume. Okay, we've been talking both sides. Why is it that when we're talking about something, you just when you hear man, all your ear na man in the ear. It's not we're not nobody is bashing anybody here. We're talking on both sides. You just came now. Women play games too. What? Men don't play games. Abeg, guy, rest, please. You were number 777. Wetin you tell her na? Ejiofor, what was your lyrics? What was your toasting lyrics to her? Wetin you tell her? Cause Kene don sorry, hard no for Kene. Sorry, nothing for Kene. That toasting was wrong, man. Kene, you fall my hand. That's the best you got? Damn. See Marriott now. Marriott dey drop bars. Marriott when not be man, when e dey drop bars for you, Kene. Nah, we are disappointed. Eh? Grandma needs to stretch too, You say, you take her to Pilates classes, you take her to, Zumba or Rumba classes. I mean, abeg, you tell her say you take her to the south of France. You go gather money, because no be mouth dey talk south of France. You go gather money. You tell her say you take her to spa. E get one spa place when I hear say dey Spain. Na expensive spa place. I don forget the name wey dem dey call am. Say you carry am go there. At least you go know say you try. You dey there dey talk, I be the oil well in your oil. I will be the fuel tank. Come on, that's cheesy, Kene. Ew. You are unconventional. Your eye is in the money. Your eye is in the oil well. What you see is so obvious. As you dey see Alakuja, you dey see money, money, money. Dollar rain for one eye, pound rain for the other eye. You dey see euro for middle of her head. You dey see Japanese yen for under her chin. That's what you are seeing, Kenny. So your talk true. Make devil shame. Kene say she's a billionaire. She has been doing all this. You think that billionaires don't want to be loved on? They dear. You don't know that billionaires love to be loved on. You don't know the kind of marriage she must have had. Whether she was the type of person that was serving her husband, the man no ever do anything, the man no ever give am massage by himself. The man no ever massage him leg. When he come back, you say, baby, come sit down for here. Let me massage your leg. Let me massage. I know you've been through a rough day. You understand? Because you will be house husband. Because there's no money when you want make now. When you go convince the woman, you go be house husband. You go just set you up. Maybe you just see something when you dey do. That's so. Maybe you'll get your podcast just to dey while away time. That's it. That's the maximum. If you can't fit build app, it go just help you put back for inside so that the thing go popular. That's all. You understand? All those little things. Now you dey cook for her, you'll be in chauffeur. You understand? Now you dey do the laundry for her. Nobody else go dey cook, na only you. Now you go dey confide in the third things. Kene, you fall my hand. You fall my hand. Exactly. That's it, Neka. My goal is to give her the other side of life, the normal. Kene, please rest. You are very stale with your toasting. Please just remain in your house. We don't want to hear it again. Your lyrics are bad. Damn. What is that? I watched one documentary about the richest woman in France. Her boy toy used her money to see the world. Artists, painters, music makers, non-posh places. Grandma was writing love letters after every trip. Bagam! Abeg, Kene, go and learn. Go and learn. Biko, please, you are a learner. Eh? He was gay and she gave him almost it's possible she hasn't done those things. Exactly. It is very possible she hasn't done all of those things. She's never had anybody who will wait on her, hand and feet. She's never had anybody, massage her back, massage her, give her a full body massage, take her to spa treatments. Inexpensive because she can afford it. You guys will fly on her private jet, you take her to this place, you take her to places that she's never been. You'll be surprised that she's never had the time, the opportunity to do all of that. You know how wealthy people in Nigeria, some of these people don't know how to spend their money, they don't know how to enjoy life. They have money apart from Owambe party, go to big people party, do birthday for their children. That's the enjoyment. They don't know what it means to travel the world, paragliding, take out, rollerblading, go and learn new things. You'll be surprised. She will have so much fun. I can tell you that her list go don reach 100,000, and Kenny, I'm sorry, it will be a hard no for you. Ejiofor, you've not told us how you toasted her. You ran. You don't run. You just thought say your number na 777. I not sure say your number na 777. I sure say your number na like 99,999. That be your number, because since you not tell us how you take toast am, we will rate your toasting. Now you dey form my hand. How una go dey toast like that? A whole billionaire. Now you want toast, you dey talk say you want to be the oil well in her this thing. Because you see say she get this thing oil wetin dem dey call am, wetin dem give am again, oil block. All your eye don dey shine, money money money. Hey God abeg o. Hey, I heard she kicked the man out. The man moved out of her house, right? I wonder where the husband is now staying, the ex-husband. Because if she kicked him out of the house, she asked him to leave her house. And maybe he has his own house, so it's a possibility. And I won't be surprised if that man marries. He go young marriage. You know, say Nigeria, they don't dey waste time. He go don't marry, they don't arrange another woman, give her younger woman. But it's just that the woman no get money reach she first wife. So, you know. I wonder. Oh my gosh. Eh? They say na lay down solid pipes. Down the road, people like that have multiple houses on the same street. Exactly. It's possible. Probably moves down the road, you know. And it's you would expect that. Well, I can only imagine what would have made them separate, you know. But Nigerian marriage is almost, but of course you will have other side chicks. Of course. They'll be rushing to even be with him now because they'll be hoping that some of the money will trickle down to them, you know. They'll be expecting that some of that billionaire's money will trickle down to them. They'll want to live off of her, but it's not possible. They won't be able to live off of that woman. Mm-mm. She'll be like tough woman. But I wonder why. But people, the question that people should be asking is, what was the reason behind her leaving her man after so many years? That's a long time to be married, you know. So that means that there's something that was missing. That maybe the man ought, and you know, sometimes some of this things, it maybe not just small thing, no, when the woman need though, maybe not just small thing when they for fix, but ego no go let people see road. Baba will shock them. Oh my God. I bet you all the Lagos big boys, they go don enter that woman DM. They will dey toast am. They'll say, Mama, you know I love you, Mama. You remember when I saw you at this restaurant, there was a twinkle in your eye. And I said to myself, oh my God, I've never seen any woman with such a twinkle in her eyes in my life before. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. I don't know, but the toasting, no go be here. I have a friend whose parents are divorcing. Are you serious? Late 60s, early 70s. Wow. In Nigeria or overseas? Oh my goodness. My God. 60s, and these are people that have been together, I'm sure, all their lives and then have to divorce. In Nigeria, ha! Yay! Okay, now. You know, it's kind of easy to predict why marriages will be breaking up in Nigeria because the way they handle marriages in Nigeria, they make sense at all. You know, ego is always a problem in their marriages. Ego and people not wanting to make each other, meet each other halfway. So now, wow. Hey, what if tomorrow you just hear? What if one of these days we just hear that Remi Tinubu is divorcing Baba Blue? Hey. That would be the biggest scandal of all. Yeah. Hmm. I bet I bring this video complete for now. Yeah. This Okoma thing, I'm curious about it. There's a lot that is happening that is not clear. They called it off. They called it off then, started doing love in Tokyo, but separated again. Now they live hours apart. Wow. Without the kids, nothing again. Kene. That's why you should build your relationship now, because the children are going to leave at some point. So the question is, what will you have left? Because once the kids leave home, and then what do you guys have? So that means that it was the children that was binding you two together. What kind of relationship is that now? Mary yourself, Papa Blue will go straight to hell. Oh my god. Hmm. Exactly. Right, Romary, you would expect that without the kids, then they get the house to themselves. That time they fit travel, they'll go do things when they don't get chance to do, raising the kids, Exactly. They use Romary, your head, dear. They use the kids to mask their inadequacies. Exactly. I mean, you would expect that when the kids leave, that's when your friendship should intensify. That's when you should rebuild your friendship with each other. Start to love each other all over again. Start to date each other all over again. Plan travels. You know, plan travels together. Do things that maybe you didn't have the time, opportunity to do because of the kids. Plan date nights, go on multiple dates, travel together, build memories together. Hey, I beg you. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Exactly, yeah. And they were separate for decades, yeah. Neka say Remi no dey go anywhere. Where she wan go with all that money and that influence? Omo, she no now she go kpai there. She will kpai there. That one, lie. Oba no dey go transfer. She kpai there. Make I play this video. Mo lis ten to this video together.
This one na be my last video when I go do concerning this Okuama and Okoloba fight. Okuama and Okoloba, they get land issue. The land issue, small crisis called a day. Oh now, where be Ijaw people? Where federal government give power to the bomb buckery, to the bomb diesel, and they cook. They use the same army, they escort their own, they go sell. They betray their own blood. That man, he go use the army, carry people from Okuama community. 3 people where they carry, they slaughter them. Now, they come back to come carry community leaders. And I know very well, say, once the community leaders are captured, the youth are powerless. The action take place. When they make comments, say, na peacekeeping, all those army come. Point of correction, no army come for peacekeeping. They fight in favor of Tompolo, because Tompolo have ordered them to do so. When they say, make I show my face, all these are comments, when they comment, now just ordinary written. Now writing, and just the right. If I know if you talk true for this my land, you know get where I go when I go talk true, when I go believe am. Now this video be the last video when I go do. My papa, a retired captain for this Nigeria. He died last year. He retired as a captain in the army. And I don't lost over 6 of my friends and relatives for this Nigeria. Remember, as an army, this Nigeria is not worth dying for as a country. And they let you know. So, if you like, when I carry this matter from here to the next level, if you like, my federal government declare me wanted. I'm proud of it. Yes, I'm proud of it. Now they say, show your face. If I show my face, what do you go do me? What do you go do me? So to talk true for this country now a crime. No wonder what they say, truth is always bitter. Crisis, day between 2 communities. When I know if you call the elders, I know if you call the leaders to settle the issue amicably. You they want oppress one side for other side. You they call them peacekeeping. And so they keep peace. Okay, now go school pass. Now know the law pass. Now so oppression. This country, if not before one thing, I for say, make it be like that. North, day or north, south, day or south. All army. If you dey serve this country, serve with sense. If you be police, police with sense. This Nigeria, your country is not worth dying for.
Una hear? Oh, so they oppress one side though in the name of peacekeeping. They oppress one side to favor another side. That's the story of Nigeria. I'm telling you. Person talk am earlier today say e go better make everybody go their separate way. The mayhem just to go their separate way, the mayhem. If na me be this one, who know this baba blue, make dem go tell am for where e go take, make e just give this thing back, make e give am to the owner of the person wey get am, make e just quietly go, make e just negotiate im freedom, say okay o, una no go do me anything, I go give this thing back to una, una take. Because the problem when dey ground very soon when e go dem don kukuma dey talk am for background say this country very soon everybody go start to dey fight each other. So exactly, that's the big question, Marriott. That's the big question. Why are you peacekeeping within your own country? Meanwhile, they now fight soldiers and claiming that it is the people of the community that did it. Meanwhile, it wasn't. The firing happened in a highly orchestrated, they are highly trained people. There's no way an ordinary citizen could have done it the way they did it. Eh? Using all for oil. It's all for oil now. It's for oil. Eh? It's crazy. They don't even give the police access to the place. The governor sef na beg before they allow am in. I mean, it's crazy. And you're a governor of the state. Make it make sense. Eh? I don't understand though. Is the you don't hear wetin the guy talk? I think he said the Tompolo, they are suppressing one side for the Tompolo people. Isn't that what he just said? Abi I heard wrong. Eh? Nigeria, eh? Yeah. See the news when I dey read now. US Embassy says Americans are buying Nigerian children, imprisoning pregnant women, engaging in illegal adoption. Oh, Nigeria. The US Embassy has recently made a statement regarding the alarming issue of American citizens engaging in illegal adoption practices and human trafficking in Nigeria. The statement claims that some Americans are allegedly involved in the purchase of Nigerian children and the imprisonment of pregnant women, which is a clear violation of human rights and international law. These allegations have raised concerns among Nigerian officials and the international community, prompting investigations into the matter. The US Embassy has urged the Nigerian government to take immediate action to address the situation and ensure the safety and well-being of its citizens. The Nigerian government has responded by increasing efforts to investigate and prosecute those involved in this illegal. The National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons has been working closely with the US Embassy and other international organizations to combat human trafficking and illegal adoption practices. The US Embassy has also advised prospective adoptive parents to reconsider plans to adopt from Nigeria due to the prevalence of fraud and corruption in the adoption process. The Department of State previously issued notices highlighting concerns about practices that may place children and families at risk and result in difficulty immigrating an adopted child to the US. In response to these concerns, the Nigerian government has been working to strengthen its adoption process and ensure that all adoptions are conducted in a legal and transparent manner. The government has also been working to improve its child protection services and provide support to victims of human trafficking and illegal adoption. U.S. Embassy statement serves as a reminder of the importance of adhering to international laws and human rights standards when it comes to adoption and child welfare. It is crucial for both Nigerian government and the international community to work together to address this issue and prevent further exploitation of vulnerable individuals. Oh my God, Nigeria. Eh? With all this one that they have said, nothing will be done. No, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Eh? I'm telling you, Marriott, it's crazy. Can you imagine? Are you serious? Yeah, to the east. Ah, ah, in the US and Niger finally came back for the baby. Are you serious? Hey! Wow. It's not that, to answer your question, Neka, and Neka responded. It's not that it is cost too. It is that they don't allow the right leaders in. An international community they are the ones perpetrating the evil behind the scenes. Did we not all watch Peter Obi get elected and voted for? Did we not all watch it? So that whole spiel of is the continent or is Nigerian cost, I don't believe it, because we have good people that are ready to work. Here you are, here I am. Are we not good people? If we all put our hands together, you think Nigeria will not move forward? They don't give the right people the opportunity. Did we not see what happened during the election? How they deprived people, maimed, tied people, eh? Scattered some of the polling units. On top of that, Peter Obi still won with a landslide. So for that reason, I reject that whole idea that Nigeria is a no. It's not, because we know the right people. We know the people that are causing it are supported by the international community. Do you think it's an accident that the entire African continent is under siege? It is not a coincidence. It's not a mistake. There's a reason why. It is for the mineral resources. Look at Congo. You think there are no decent people in Congo that want to rule their people? What did they do with the leaders that come out that want to do the right thing? Historically, what do? They silence them, they buy them. That's the problem. Look at during this election, what did the America do? What did Canada? What did London, UK do? Were they not silent? Did they not support this man? Come to find out that even the American government supported, they even assisted in the election. Did what's this woman's name? Abrams from Georgia. Did she not go to America? Did she not go to Nigeria to go and also be one of the people that are election observers? Why was she there? Why was she there? Hmm? There's a reason why. It's not a coincidence that the entire black continent is under siege. They are after your mineral resources, your melanin, everything, your soul, spirit, and body. That's what they're after. Anybody when don't know that one now need to know. Open your eye. It's not that your country is under curse, it's the fact that they intentionally want the bad people, they support them so that they can rule, so that they can have access. Do you know, as all these things are happening, there are helicopters flying behind to come and take your resources? Their money is exchanging hands as this mayhem is going on. Anywhere you see katakata, there's something behind the scenes. There's one Oyibo man on TikTok when I dey see, they build houses now for Africa for these Oyibo people. For your soil, they clear land, they build houses, they take slowly, they take over. Mama will open our eye, we no dey use our mouth talk say e na lie, nothing dey cost, dem no dey allow the right people. if they allow the right people, imagine to say na Peter Obi dey right now. Imagine say all the right leaders when they suppose be Africa, see Mali, Niger and the rest. See wetin dey happen for their countries now. You see say they don dey change, the game is changing for them. Why? Because they have the right leaders. Because they have the right leaders and they are forming right alliances. That is the problem. And then they use the corrupt ones amongst us, that they go train them to be criminals, train them to be bad. Baba Blue, not be America a day before, not be crime e commit. Why they not hold am for here? Why they release am, use am? E come find out say the man na asset sef for them. So I know they follow, they talk that one again. No, now before when I don't know, now they talk about. Now when my eye don't open, I don't see many things. I don't read many things. Almost now that is now it's intentional. They won't make it be like that, because as they fight, they tie each other. They back, they build houses. If you see the houses they build for Africa, these Oyibo people, they clear land, they take land. You go, they cry. if we not dey careful, that land no go be our own again. No, they build houses, they move people in. We dey here, they talk. That makes some of us not want to keep quiet, because we all. I don't see some of the things that they happen. I say, hey, Ashe, this is the plan. Eh? Yeah, because they get, guess what? Because those ones get leaders when they stand, and men when they're ready to fight to the end. They're ready. During this election, to say Peter will be allowed, now that kind of mindset he get, the game for change, but the man not get that mindset. He not get am. He not get am. The man own na to he won't work, now work he can't work. He don't come make people come pie on top of the fact say he won't come be president of the country. He don't want anybody blood for his hand. Now he make am comot the body for the thing, because there were people behind it. They know say this man enter, they no go fit dey sign all these their fraudulent contracts. They do all the mago things. People when they don't bribe, when they, you know how much they put behind this Baba Blue election. They fund the election now. They fund them from behind. The person when run Obama election and everything, he run, he help Baba Blue run the election. I don't know. I beg. All these people. That's true. No. That's true. Yeah. That's a fact. Say yes, because yeah. That's true. Ogiri Obala no Alangba Olewo. That's true. That's very true. Right? Like during they get people they go use, they go always get insider now when they go use. Always. Now the insider be Baba Blue now asset for them now. So they're not a groom and since. You know say Buhari not win the election. Now Obama Obama talk say he want change of governor for go change of president for Nigeria. Now make this man just wash his hand comot. Jonathan not be fierce leader, not be strong man. His mind not strong. It will say his mind strong, suppose stand in ground, say be like Obasanjo, get the kind heart wey Obasanjo get. But you not get. Now from back, they don't already arrange and say they go remove Jonathan. Now Obama now they cause the mayhem when we dey suffer for Nigeria today. Obama and the administration. I beg. Yeah, I hear you, Marriott. I hear you. But yeah, two things can be right at the same time. Absolutely. That's what's happening. Until people are ready to lay their lives down and take it back by fire, by force, nothing will happen. Exactly. Remember his name? Yeah. He was part of the people who helped with the campaign for Agbado. What are we talking about? If they know all these things, so I know they follow talk, say, oh, is the continent cost? Not cost nothing. People they behind the scenes when they cost the mayhem. They want it to remain like that. They don't want make any black society at all. Make they talk so, oh, this guy, because if it happen, that means that all these their people when they keep enslaved, they go get where to go. That's what it means. That means that the economy go leave them, because na black people, whether you like it or not, now they run the economy for them, and they buy things, and they be the biggest consumers. The talents, the gifts, where they come from na black people. People know anything that they do now. They are ahead, they plan ahead. They not be like our useless leaders when we get the wetin they call them, puppets. Not being this man they call them. All the other African leaders, wetin Mali president call abi Burkina Faso president call Agbado. Puppets, now they describe am as. Even the Niger president, puppet. Now puppet, they be Western puppets. Big. Who is that? Who is Lola DJ? I don't remember. That name rings a bell, but I can't really place it right now. Jonathan hired his own Cambridge Analytica. Yeah. Slavery is sad, but it happened because white folks killed our chiefs and put thugs as warrant chiefs that did their bidding. Yep, that's right. That's very true. Who's Lola DJ again? Can't remember. You know? So that's the problem. That's where we are as Africans. You know, let's know this and understand this. Even though yes, what is happening is upsetting, is overwhelming. Sometimes it's sad, it's depressing. But now that country, that's the only place we have. That's our ancestral home. And should we just give up and just hold our hands and let foreigners just take over? Is that what we want? You know, where we cannot go back and say this is where our land, our forefathers' land. Ha! Abeg o, we can't let it go. We have to keep talking. I know it is hard because trust me too, I get overwhelmed. There are times I don't even want to hear it. There are times I just sign out of everywhere. I'm like, I can't, right? But I can't. My soul not the rest. Yeah, we have to keep fighting. We have to keep fighting. You know, the children that are born now. I dey imagine what those children will be exposed to. Eh? I dey imagine now. With all we say, every leader wey we get for Nigeria, all of them thief, all of them bad things na dey their hand. Bad things. See customs now, all the custom officers, see the hotels wey dem dey build in the millions. Custom officer wey suppose to make sure say dem no import terrible things, na dem dey even allow those terrible things in. The system is rotten to the core. Everywhere needs to be swept clean. Man, I don't know. On one hand, Nigeria, yes, it needs to hit rock bottom so that people go know say yes, wetin una want now na dey get. But on the other hand, I dey say the suffering of the people, my goodness, it's from frying pan to fire. All the people when they collect 5 to vote, all of them dey cry being power. If na only those ones remain now for no even bother, I go just tune out completely. But the ones wey dey vote for Peter Obi, the one wey almost lose im eye nko, that obedient lady wey go vote when e almost comot im eye, the ones wey dey even kpai themselves in the process, say they were tired, say dem see say no future for them, they just carry rope kill themselves nko. Too many injustice for that country. Healing that needs to take place in that country, not be here. Generations of healing that need to take place. Because people don't sell themselves, sell each other, sell. Only God know whether they ever sell Nigeria to China. Only God know at this time, at this rate. We don't know whether they don't sell. Oh yeah, she's an actress. That's true. I remember now. Even her amalgamation was a terrible war with the British and their machine guns. Exactly. Yeah, we cannot give up. Exactly. We can't give up. It's sad. We cannot give up. Oh. No matter what we do, we cannot. Hmm? Have to visit home. You want to, like me, I want to visit home, you know. I want to go and see, where my dad was buried. The grave site would have overgrown by now. I need to go and clean it up. Sometimes I think about that. I'm like, oh my God. It's in the village somewhere. And then going on that, traveling on those roads now are very dangerous. Because they say when you're traveling, you have to hold money for kidnapper. I mean, who wants to do that? Now me, you can't fly all these miles, can't go reach there, can't go the tiptoe, they fear. I can't do that. You know, how are the flights about this time? I wonder. It should be cheaper about this time now. Anyway, with the dollar rate and all of that, it'll be expensive. That's true. They have sold it finish. Oh, only APC PDP member can open the books. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they've sold the country. God, I won't be surprised if they've sold it. Eh? Maybe they lease one that is it Apapa now? As Apapa port, a part of it to Chinese for how many years? Eh? Port that is supposed to be meant for the citizens of the country, you are selling it to another country. Hey God. I don't know. I won't be surprised if China, they sell am to China, sell some to US, sell some to UK, sell some because those ones dem no dey fit talk. BBC go dey push propaganda for them. They go dey pay them. They go dey push story when dem no no Nigeria. But we can't give up. Oh, we have to keep pushing. Oh, I'm telling you, for the sake of the people, the children that are growing up, if only for their sake, we have to keep pushing. We have to keep pushing. We can't stop talking about it. If you need to take a break, take a break. But this is what fighting for. We can't give up. Eh? Yeah. How much are the tickets to Nigeria now? Like, what's the range? I wonder. Hey, greetings, Madu Aburochukwu. Welcome, Uche. Welcome. Greetings to you. I wonder how much the tickets to Nigeria. What's the average rate, price for the tickets to Nigeria? Does anybody know? Let me even see. How much is the ticket to Nigeria this time? Average ticket to Nigeria. Mm, Nigeria. Let's see. It says to Abuja here, 1600. Sorry, to Abuja 1700, to Lagos 1600, to Kano 1800, Port Harcourt 2000. What? Three top stops to Port Harcourt though. Wow, that's crazy. But if you're buying from Nigeria, I wonder the tickets because you can't buy in the foreign currency. The prices are still high. Yeah, I just checked it now. Hmm. You're looking at September, October. He said there be basura, basura, which is 1700. One I'm seeing here is 1600. Wow, to Lagos. We need more airports in Lagos, in Nigeria. Well, when we fix the system, we need more airports. We do. 1700. I wanted to buy for my dad to come here, and it was higher than here. Yeah, it will be high. I know because of the exchange rate. They'll be costing an arm and a leg. These people are thieves. Yeah, it's better for you to buy from there, from where you are, than buying for him to buy from Nigeria. It doesn't make any sense. You know, doesn't make any sense at all. 'Cause the prices are ridiculously high. Ridiculous. Let's watch this video together. Um, this one says, "You want to know why ECOWAS had to lift the sanctions on Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso?" Nobody take Bala Blue serious now. Bala Blue, who they take am serious? They wan come talk, they come wan talk am like say they come sorry for them. Those people no sense. Even when they call Naija thief president as they call am Western puppet. They even dey make joke, dem dey make jest of the man. People buy Naija local flights from here. Yeah, it will be cheaper. Instead of buying from Nigeria, it's way cheaper buying from here because they've messed everything up. They are just gouging. Yeah, they'll be gouging anyhow. I'm telling you, it's opportunity for some of them to get money. Oh. That's what they are doing. It's an opportunity to rip people off. Wicked souls, evil, demonic people. If they give me cane, so I know these people, I go flog them. I'm telling you, flog the evil out of their soul. Hey, my goodness. They don't turn am to cabal. They go just dey gouge people anyhow. They take money from their hand. Eh? How much is the air flight on Airpeace to UK from Nigeria? How much is it? Isn't it better to buy the ticket from the UK if you're flying Airpeace than to buy in Nigeria? I would think it would be better. But of course, there are people who can afford to buy from the UK. So those ones in Nigeria, how much is the flight from Nigeria to UK on Airpeace? Because that's true. Airpeace is not traveling UK. I wonder they should extend it to America now, at least New York. Let me see. Airpeace. Uh, um, Airpeace ticket from Lagos to UK. Um, it's not showing. Maybe I didn't. No, Airpeace. Oh, wow. I can't figure out how much. I was trying to gauge like the average price for Airpeace, from UK to. I can't seem to. But I listen to my give let's say Peter Obi he win another award today. I mean, may I listen to am make e put smile for my face. Man making somebody proud since forever. Let's listen to him.
Our own Very Reverend Father Professor Ian Ede, our father, and all the reverends that are here, our political leader, and deputy speaker, and all the members of National Assembly that are here, the deputy governor, and all our team. Let me respectfully, Your Royal Majesty, Royal Highness, let me very respectfully stand on all due and existing protocols. Mine is simply three. Number one is gratitude to Almighty God that made this facility possible. Two is gratitude to Prof. Very Reverend Father Ede for this wonderful work. I recall when you going to visit very often Madonna University as governor in Anambra State. And I think that is the only relationship I had with the university. In line with my policy that education is the most important investment any nation can do for its people. I partner with all private universities in Anambra State to one, consult road to the university. So it was my policy that since you have faculty of civil engineering, that I'll pay them money, they will be the contractor to do the road. And I did that with Madonna University. And of course, the students bought them buses and everything. Insisted you don't charge, government is supposed to support schools. Excellency, this is a private university, people are supposed to support it. They didn't work of government. So you should not be coming to charge them IGR, you should be giving them money. The deputy speaker, that's what government should be doing. Government should support private universities. The children are in these schools are our children. They're not for others' children. And that's what I did. Every university that was in Anambra State, while I served as governor, I partnered with them, supported them, because these young people are our own. So they need their support. And I'm sure you'll be able to convey it to the governor. And then the speaker will take it to the president. Support private universities that are doing work of government. And since we can't do it, it is our job to partner with them. I did it with secondary schools, with primary schools that were in Anambra State. As long as it's a school, I partnered with them, irrespective of who owns it, because our children are the ones that are there. So I thank all of you, and let us continue to remember us. I'm not talking about all of us who are leaders, who are in government. Do remember us in prayers. And your prayer point will always be that God touch our hearts to use public money for public good. Thank you, and God bless you.
Kenny, are you serious? The owner of the university said that. Hey, my goodness. Are you kidding me? The level of decadence. My goodness, this is horrible. Does he realize that by those comments he has put those girls' lives in danger? What's the name of the school? Let me Google it. What's the name of the university? What's the name of the university? How can you put that out there like that, for crying out loud? What kind of perverted principal is that one? The owner. Ah, Oh, God. Oh. Some people don't know how to talk. Oh. Madonna University. Let me see. Oh my God. He actually said it. Father Ede, how can you say this nítorí Ọlọ́run? Only in Nigeria. What kind of human being is this? Make this thing load nah. Eh? Make I bring am come here, abeg. Make everybody see am. Make we see am together. Are you seriously kidding? That is ridiculous for him to say. What kind of talk is this? The girls won't even want anybody to know this kind of thing about them. What kind of newspaper is this that has all this, produces virgins as graduates? See him mouth. I'm not sure say this man hand clean. What kind of human being is this? Founder of Madonna University has boasted, Reverend Father Emmanuel Ede has boasted that female students who enroll in university as virgins always graduate as virgins because of high morals instilled. Oh God. What about the men? High morals. What about the men? Do they have high morals? Ede stated this in a video posted by channels on Wednesday while highlighting the university's focus on morals and who is the moral helping? Who is the moral helping? Where is the protection for the children after all this high moral value? Are they giving the same high moral value and discipline to the boys? Said that when people from abroad come to him seeking to marry a virgin, the only way is to come to man. Oh God, Osalobua. So enough said. I no fit read again. Now wow, the man hand not pure. Oh. I'm sorry. What kind of talk is that? Putting people's children's lives in danger in that sick country as it is right now, with perverts all over running wild. Abeg, I don talk enough for today. This one don spoil my mind already. Kene, thank you very much for the information. What kind of sick man is this? I bet you those children don't want to be put out there. The parents sef, what were they saying? This is the problem. Parents are supposed to call that reverend father out and say, why would you be saying that? Why would you be putting these children out there like this? So men come to you. That means that you sell these people out. They come to you to come and ask for children's hands in marriage because they are looking for virgins, and you are saying it with your see as a mouth to be. Nigeria is not a real place. I'm sorry. It's not a real place at all. Does he realize the impact of what he just said? How he put these girls out like that, just put them out to dry like that. If kidnappers come tomorrow, come pack half of those children, wetin he wan talk? He even get the audacity to dey talk say people dey come from outside of the country. Na Madonna University dey come. So what you are saying is that you are pimping the girls out. Kind of bloody hallowed priest. Some of these people that are hallowed, they are the ones that are sick the most. Na dem dey sick pass in the head. They are hallowed because they never open their nyash. If you open their nyash, you see say they no hallow nothing. People when they dey hallowed, they're supposed to dey run from them. Those people are not. They always have some skeleton in the cupboard somewhere. How can you be putting marketing your students like that? people that children you're supposed to protect, does he not hear what's going on in the country? Is he blind? Is he deaf? You know they see, you know they hear. If anything happen to those children tomorrow, now wetin you wan talk? So people dey from abroad come meet you, come your university, come meet you, make you give them virgin. So you dey sell virgin to them. That's what it means. And the parents of the children, they're not here when this man dey talk this thing. None of them get the cajon to go meet and tell am say, warn am, tell am say, what do you mean by that? They no fit go talk to the man. Ha! The work wey we get for Nigeria no be here o. Dat man suppose to dey undergo some serious lecture right now with wetin he talk so. They even print am for newspaper carry am for Nigeria. Ah God, hey, we have problem in Nigeria o. I'm telling you, exactly. And typical in Nigeria, they'll be treating them like gods, respecting them like they nothing, like they say water no dey touch their white. Meanwhile, na dem worse pass. If they open that man yansh, now you go see things, your ear go fall out. How can a grown-ass man come out and talk like that? And nobody checked him, nobody called him out, none of the parents said anything, and they are still okay with their children in that school. Oh ga o. So oh, abeg make I hang my cap for here today. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I appreciate. Marriott, it was such a joy to see you. Thank you for stopping by. It was really nice to catch up again, at least. Come back again, no, no run, no run, no run. We have work to do. I'm telling you, Nigerians are worshiping people with titles and money. It is well. I'm telling you, titles and money, titles and money. I've never seen a thing like this. As a kid, I was suspicious of him. People flood his church then for miracles. Wow, are you serious? I talk am, they go dey flood the church na for miracle, no pass. Nigerian miracle 5 and 6. Miracle, as long as say dem dey do miracle, you go see them for front. Church is in Rivers State, even worse. Yes, so Marriott, please come back. Oh, I've missed you. It was so nice seeing you. Neka, thank you. I thank you so much, my darling sister. Victory, I really appreciate your consistent support. You, Kene, all of you, I really appreciate. I'm telling you, not to go, don't go sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by. Queen TA, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Holy Mary, thank you. Holy Mary, don't probably go. Uche, thank you. Chibike, thank you. Ejiofor Chris. Ejiofor not tell us how he take toast wetin they call alakija. He not come tell us the raps when he use. Make we check out. Romary, my darling, thank you so much for stopping by. Ejiofor run. He not come tell us how he take toast. Which number? He say na 777. Very, very, very funny. K2014. Thank you very much. Oh. All of you are well done. Now do well for stopping by. They will buy his short sticker for protection. Only in Nigeria, they go buy short sticker with the pastor face and the first lady say na protection. They go say dem dream, see the man for dream, he protects them. My people, e go be, you go see as e be tomorrow. I go see whether I fit come back depending on the matters on the ground. If I fit, I come back tomorrow. Otherwise, e go be Saturday. Maybe I'll start early this time around, so that way we can catch up a lot. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you on my next one.